What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios.
You put that right in there, huh? Okay.
I'm Nick.
I'm Keith.
I'm Curtis.
Saying.
Yeah. Watch the other videos. You know my name.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Assholes.
Yeah,
This
this
is,
is gonna be a wild one.
It's Baseline. This is still on Hope World. Happy birthday, Hope.
Happy birthday.
Let's jump into this.
Happy born day, G.
Okay.
I like the horns.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. Let's give it
This feel like some criminal music.
This sound like music you play in a movie when they gotta get robbed.
I feel like it's supposed to be masked up or something.
Driving in the car on
Like
the
he
way
had
to
a strap
the
in the
drive
studio
by.
when he recorded this.
Oh, I had to put my fucking hoodie up for this. Shit hit me.
That sound in the background there.
Hope got the shiesty
That
man.
shit is nasty.
Oh, not the.
Not the scratches, DJ Fresh.
It got the Preem in here. DJ Preem.
Primo, I need that scratch to come in.
Kind of like that. I like his slow, like, yeah, I just went on a bass line.
I like that.
That
It's like
should have
headband
been
Hope.
more. I don't know why that was given like.
If there's one thing about Hope, he
Because
do
it's still a
not miss.
mixtape.
That was swaggy.
Similar.
I was hearing my own lyrics. I heard him say like, when I pull it off my waistline, you gonna end on the bass line. You be like, yo, yeah.
Yo. Bow, bow.
Let's give it like that raw. Like,
You done turn Hope into a gangster rapper?
nah, I felt like a baseball bat should be dragging on the floor. It's a nighttime video with fire pits, and
remember
them just
Beanie
kind of rapping
Siegel
over the fire pit.
So what's his new name? J Hope I Don't Miss? Like,
JK, hope I don't miss.
Hope I don't miss. Yeah, that's his new name. J Hope I don't miss.
J hope I don't miss. I never loved a bit. He was like, yo,
we just gave this nigga a whole new gangster persona and shit.
J Hope I don't miss.
The alter ego.
That's the name of this video. Is J Hope a gangster rapper?
Hobie Shiesty.
You heard Nick? That gotta be the clickbait title. Is
The
J
clickbait
Hope?
title is J Hope.
Oh, we all gotta do the dumb face.
The clickbait shit. I
Yo, got chill.
hate clickbait.
J Hope a
gotta
gangster
chill.
rapper?
How many people listen to that shit? Like, that was like,
You got chill. Those are
please,
serious
bro.
shots. Because niggas definitely go on YouTube like,
Clickbaiting.
oh my god!
Bro, you can use my face doing
Like,
it. You just
J
gotta
Hope
put the
killed
title,
J Hope has become so violent.
bro. What?
The dark side of J Hope.
it was wild. Did Hope really shoot someone?
J Hope's downward
Nick.
spiral.
Hobie Trice.
Hope he tries. Real name, no gimmicks. He's from the trenches.
I want to
Please name that.
brand that.
And that copyright that?
Copyright that.
Please.
What a copy.
Hobie
You want me to
Trice.
have Jarek in the door?
Please.
That took me somewhere else though. That shit, it really was on some gangster like type. That's a whole different sound than what we heard on. Instead of vibe music,
Pit
it just
bulls on
turned
chains
into,
and shit, barking at the camera.
yeah, it turned into ego to empty out your pockets real quick.
Like, what size you wear?
My size.
My son.
My size.
To the baseline, man. He told me to say baseline. Hey, then he started. I know him. He probably was like, I said, hey, not
You don't got a video to this?
We over there crip walking in the booth and shit.
Damn. We missing out on a video. They robbed
Banger.
us.
He said, how do you feel about it?
That's all you got?
Fire.
Headshot.
That's come on. Speaking of copyrights.
Shit hot.
Yeah,
But
Kurt,
yeah.
my fault. You-
Go ahead, Kurt.
No, I thought this was really crazy. All the wordplay that he had in there was ridiculous. This was only a minute, and again, it's like at least the 7th song that we've checked out, maybe 8th.
Yeah.
And it's still every single video we're saying it's a different sound. It's something we haven't quite heard. He's changing a little. Like at least that's what's resonating to me with it.
It's crazy.
But it's, I mean,
His beat selection.
I just
is up
think this
there.
is this was really crazy. This was like I love like the aggression, but like that kind of like talking your shit kind of vibe that he's bringing to this track. Because it shows, and I love I think the wordplay of like the way it was pronounced there, like when he was saying baseline, but then he's saying this is like based on as like a segue with his bar. So I thought that was really cool. He had a little oxymoron kind of about like I also want to sleep the least but did the most at the same point, and kind of just like playing on those opposites and how far you went. This was crazy though.
All right, man. Y'all heard it here. We pretty much.
Nah, Jerk. This shit giving transitions. This giving J-Hope middle finger in slow motion. Like, they just doing stuff like.
Hit him with the.
No, but do you think he's able to do this? Because, like, I mean, when you listen to, like, Sugar and you listen to RM, they have expectations of who they're supposed to be outside of BTS. I don't think he has those expectations.
He definitely has.
What you mean as far as like them maybe saying?
So because
like RM telling Jimin to be a Jimin on the track?
No. So like because RM and Sugar were underground rappers before BTS.
Oh, you saying that they have a responsibility to stay?
Well, not even a responsibility, but they have a personality that the public knows them as before this. So when they step out of this, they're probably expected to go right back to that personality. You know what I mean? Like August D is always supposed to be August D whenever he's not with BTS. You know what I mean? Like RM is supposed to be Rap Monster whenever he's not with BTS. He doesn't have those expectations. He can pretty much do whatever he wants. And I think we're seeing the freedom of being an artist.
I think they've done
do
so
that.
much to invest in the individuality though of each of the artists. I mean, we heard those kind of same things talked about from the Rise of Bangtangs and stuff. But I love that they're all like able to have their lane within, or rather the ability to express yourself like differently and kind of find your own lane, then still have that ability to come back together and like get right back into it.
Yeah, like you're saying, the Wu-Tang.
That's why I'm saying I probably would agree with you more if it was still like if they were 2 or 3 years in. This is a 2020 project, so I feel like at this point they can all kind of do what they want. But if you're talking about you still feel like their foundation is what it is because of what's going on, I think that's just probably them. But I feel you just saying he got the flexibility to where it's just like I'm not a underground street rapper.
I wasn't knowing about that beforehand, so when I break, I can do what I want, and I have to. I don't have to cater to those underground fans because I never had those underground fans.
Period.
Yeah, but I don't ever get the like. You ever hear when an artist doing music, you could tell they catering to certain people? Anytime I've listened to Sugar, RM, or any of them, they don't seem like they catering to people. It seems like they just them.
But I think that's where they're comfortable at because that's who they were before BTS.
Sometimes
we've heard them out their comfort zone too, though.
You have.
Like anytime, like I said, that Juice WRLD thing was definitely just like
that's a feature on somebody else's track, but on their own stuff like Dechita
they got the Jones where he's a feature too.
No, I get that, but like stuff like Dechita and like Joke and you hear more of that underground gritty sound because, and not even because, but those are things like they handpick for themselves. Where Hope doesn't have any. I don't have to be gritty underground. I don't have to be the Naughty by Nature dragging my bat. I can because I don't have any obligation to fulfill that for any fan base.
Yeah, I guess what I'll say is that like after all the music we've heard from them at this point, I don't categorize them as kind of like nothing.
They clearly do have preferences of what they like to do, and he kind of. It seems like his presence is like everywhere. Just hits,
or just good music.
Just radio hits. I feel like it's bangers, all bangers. Just hits.
Because you can just hear this beat in the booth and just be like,
this will probably sound crazy in the car because I wonder that. I wonder if it bounces. I know that
bass line go crazy.
He is the Drake of the group.
Okay, so like, comment, subscribe.
Know what's funny about that though? It is only a 1.5-minute song, but he had a lot of bars in there. Like, you know how we talk about, just like, I feel like there's 3.5-minute songs that play on the radio that have less words than this.
Ooh. Like he didn't lazy it out. He didn't let the beat breathe for like 2 minutes.
That was my point. I'm not talking about modern music in that regard. It was more so specifically that even though it was a short like track,
I'm on it.
It wasn't, I have Army behind me. I'm gonna get 1 trillion, people to tune in.
I'm gonna let this beat breathe for about 30 seconds.
Really laying out.
No, I'm getting on it.
Yeah, but
Hobie Trice.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. You know the vibes. These joints bangers. Let's jump into the next joint. Happy birthday.
Yeah.